We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Chicago Cubs and the Colorado Rockies. The Rockies look for their 7th straight victory next. Dave Gustafson, the Nebraska native, will be the starter on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Now at the plate, Pete Armstrong. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
This is one of the better hitters in the game right now, D-Row. Struggling a little bit, hitting under 300 in his last 10 games.
Yeah, and he's going to have to get scalding hot if he wants to run down this batting title. I don't see it happening right now. The way he's been swinging it, he is certainly slowed down, and it's in his head a little bit.
Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a hot shot toward third, and he is going to have extra bases to start the evening. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
In now, Adam Greenberg, as he'll take a look at ball 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Greenberg has an eye-grabbing batting line, one that resides above the 340 plateau.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Runner's on his way to third. Pitch outside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
That's not easy to do. To steal third off a catcher that has an elite arm like this, great base running there.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
And they'll only be able to get the out at first here as the run is in to score from third.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
So in now for Chicago, J.C. Embry. Base is empty in front of him with 1 away following the RBI ground out. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down the third baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate now, Ryan Buckner.
And he'll bounce one on the ground to first.
Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Cubbies are in front, 1-0. Trevor Bauer gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's one of the top strikeout pitchers in the league. Over 225 strikeouts so far on this season alone. And when he's on, you're going to see lots of swings and misses. Quality stuff, and he knows how to strike people out.
Standing in, Joe Gutierrez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch.
Gutierrez.
Drilled right back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in now, Tanner Dickinson. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
And he got him.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Into the box, Benji Dennis, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Gutierrez, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Fouled off. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Batting 4th, the first baseman, Prince Fielder.
Striding into the box, Prince Fielder. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in there. Here's the first pitch to him.
Yep, that ball went out.
Fielder is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. Bauer pauses. Here's the 1-0. Pitch outside. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
This catcher has an elite arm. But when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
2 out here and a runner at second. Three and 0 now. With runners in scoring position this season, Fielder brings in a batting line above the 450 mark. Do not sleep on his at-bats, folks.
Matty, great matchup right here. He's been absolutely hammering right-handed pitching all season long.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
Digging in now, Sam Kurowski, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Here's the 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
I know it's the first inning, but he better find his release point on that breaking stuff or he's in for a long day.
2 men are on with 2 men out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Payoff pitch on its way. Fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
2 left for Colorado. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. At the plate, Javier Gonzalez, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the 2nd inning. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0.
Balls, 1 strike. Count 3-1.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
Ripped down the line, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the 2nd.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
Now Now at the plate, Tyler Coleman. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him.
Decisions like that have to be made knowing who you've got at the plate. This guy can put one over the fence, no problem, so that wasn't very smart baseball.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Coleman, originally from the state of Virginia, he's a 9-year major league vet.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
And he fouls this one off. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Fouled off. The 1-2. One out, nobody on. He spoils another one, and will do it again. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
And that'll bring in the veteran Ben Zobrist, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
And he takes strike two.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Zobrist with a 1-2 count now.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Bases are empty here with two men out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cubs are down quietly, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Mark Sams, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Hit to third. Zobrist is there. And there's one away.
Batting seven, the catcher, Harman Barton.
Coming to the plate now, Harman Barton. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Barton is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
In now for Colorado, Dustin Rivera. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
The 1-0.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all four quadrants.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that tape.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Dustin Rivera becomes out number 2 this inning.
Gustafson.
So now to the plate, Dave Gustafson. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
One pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. One left for Colorado. It remains 1-0.
Back now in Denver, home of the Rockies, who have certainly treated their fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. In terms of ERA and WHIP, they rank among the best pitching staffs in the league, leading some of the position players I talked with to sing their praises, while also emphasizing how happy they are to play behind them on defense instead of facing them in the batter's box. One of them told me, "Our guys are awesome on the mound. They keep us in every game, and they really work hard as a group to push each other to get better all the time. I really appreciate what they bring to this team." Sounds like a group that has earned a lot of respect around the league and from inside their own clubhouse.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Fastball well outside. Two and two to the Cubs catcher.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
So here now is the pitcher, Trevor Bauer, and we'll likely see him square around to bunt. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Now batting, the center fielder, Pete Armstrong.
Ready for another chance. Pete Armstrong. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
Sams is there, 2 down.
The right fielder, number 19, Adam Greenberg.
Into the box, Adam Greenberg. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit, and they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
This game is unbelievable sometimes, Dan. There's a bullet knock right there. You're expecting an RBI. He almost hit it too good. He can't even score.
Boy, too good is it, Mark. This is one right here. It just kind of gets out to the outfield. It's so quick that the runner not able to score from second base.
Stepping in now, J.C. Embry, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Ready with the 1-1. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Ball 2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
The 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. High and deep to right. Looking up is the right fielder. At the track, the wall. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, number 249 career. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was 1 strike away from getting there, and then boom, all that work goes to waste. From 0 damage to a 3-run homer in the blink of an eye.
In now, Ryan Buckner. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. That evens it up 1-1. 3 runs already home here. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Chopped on the ground to first. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But the Cubs do get 3 on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 4-0 Chicago. Now at the plate, Joe Gutierrez. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
I know that's the spot he didn't want to miss him, but he got away with it.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Turned on down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Hard hit ball to short. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
Digging in, Tanner Dickinson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Now the 2-0. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Coleman will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
The left fielder, number 1, Benji Dennis.
Now at the plate, Benji Dennis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0.
Ball 2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
3-1 to the Rockies left fielder.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Runner at second here with one man out. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
So coming to the plate, Prince Fielder. He drew a walk his first time up. Has a look, now the pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. One and 1 to the Rockies first baseman.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
The batter, the third
Ready
baseman,
now, Sam Kurowski. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Bauer pauses. Here comes the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. And it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now a 4-2 game.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one-hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
At the plate, Mark Sams, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he fouls this one off. Drilled to first. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And they will still manage to get him at first. A spectacular all-around play, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the top of inning number 4. Cubs lead it 4-2. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Digging in the switch hitter, Javier Gonzalez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
The 2-2. Tyler Coleman will be next. Fouled off. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this happening. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Digging in, Tyler Coleman. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Let's pick your poison in this situation right here. I know that runner on first is certainly affecting his mechanics, but now you're down 2-0, and you got to find a way to get back in this strike zone.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. From the belt, the pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 3-2 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. In to score is the runner from first. It's 5-2.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Now you see the Colorado skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Jamie Valdez answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Valdez.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Count even now at 1-1. Zobrist, or Zorilla as he's sometimes called. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The 2-2. Hit out towards second. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Oliver Alvarez will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Five runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Alvarez, a native of Indiana, the Hoosier State. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the draft of 2019.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Just got a piece of that one. Perhaps shortening up now will get the ball in play. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Stepping in, Trevor Bauer. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And they'll add one more on the sacrifice fly, as this is now a 6-2 ball game.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Digging in once again, Pete Armstrong. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Fouled away. Six runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. A swing and a ground ball to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Danny, I know that's not the execution he was looking for right there. That batter's eyes lit up on that pitch.
Not a real good changeup. One of the things, Mark, this pitcher will do, he'll use that changeup like most pitchers will use the curveball. His changeup is that good. That one wasn't, though.
To the plate now, Adam Greenberg. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Cubs lead this one 7-2. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Harmon Barton. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball, that's inside.
The 1-0. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Two and 2 to the Colorado catcher. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Now batting, not shortstop, Dustin.
At the plate, Dustin Rivera. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's the 1-0.
Ball 2. 2-0.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
the pitcher, Jamie Valdez, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Now a bunt attempt here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The center fielder, number 32, Joe Gutierrez.
So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Joe Gutierrez. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Behind 0-2 now. Runners are at second and third with one down. And it's fouled away.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home. Slow grounder to first. He's right there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings one home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
Stepping into the box, Tanner Dickinson, runner in scoring position with two gone. First delivery to him on the way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Bauer pauses. Here's his offering.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Rockies forced to settle for 1. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Cubs 7 and the Rockies 3. The next Cub up, J.C. Embry. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has deep.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, making it an even 250 for his career as they open it up to 8-3.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Standing in now, Ryan Buckner.
Number 22.
As he'll lay off the slider too low, ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Ball 2.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop. You better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Javier Gonzalez is on deck. Swinging away and maybe a bit too anxious there. Still ahead in the count. 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. He loses him on ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Stepping up now, Javier Gonzalez. First offering on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Up high, 2-1 now.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
The 2-1 home. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Still even at 2-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
At the plate now, Tyler Coleman. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
The 2-1. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Now batting,
Stepping in and
third
ready for
baseman,
another shot, Ben Zobrist. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Nope. 2-0.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes 2 really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
The 3-1 pitch. Swing and a looper to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, Dan, I would imagine guys like this frustrated the heck out
Now
of you.
batting.
Oh, they do. You know, you make quality pitches, they fight, they scratch, and then that one pitch that you leave up in the zone, they're able to take advantage of it and drive it for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Oliver Alvarez, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Buckner rounds third and is digging for the plate. And a relay to the plate.
Yeah, man, credit to this offense. They've been swinging the sticks well all game long, and it just continues here with a 2 RBI hit. Some days the hitting gods are simply just smiling down on you.
Edwin Owen gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Into the box, Trevor Bauer, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He hit a sac fly earlier. A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
Three and 0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
Now the 3-0 offering is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Fouled off. Fouled away. And he misses here, ball 4, and somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
Now batting, the center fielder, Pete Armstrong.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Pete Armstrong. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. 1-2.
The count is 1-2.
has a look. Now the pitch.
Ball inside.
In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Into the box now for the Cubbies, Adam Greenberg, and he does so with 2 gone in the inning, but with the bases loaded. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a liner. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. 1 run is scored. Now 3 runs are in.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
Into the box now, J.C. Embry as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. On the year, Embry is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
Matty, he's having one of those dream seasons right now. The ability to work the count, the ability to get on base north of 400, and having a great batting average. This guy's certainly one of the best players in the game right now.
The 1-1 home. The 1-2. And this one gets away. And over to third now is the runner.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. But tack on 6 more as they just continue to turn it on in this one. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Cubbies are in front 13-3. Stepping in, Benji Dennis comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The windup and the 0-1.
Ball, that's out. Ball.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
In now, Prince Fielder. Here comes the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare, almost unhittable. Nasty downward action, high 80s velocity.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be two. On to first, and they get them both.
That's one of the hardest double plays return right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Sam Kurowski. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Bauer gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Rockies. And they remain well behind. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ryan Buckner.
The first baseman, Ryan Buckner.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. The 1-0 home. And it's 1-2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. No offer at that one, and the count moves to 2-2 now on the Cub first baseman. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Javier Gonzalez waits on deck. Now a hard liner. Foul. The next 3-2. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Stepping into the box, Javier Gonzalez. A couple of walks for him thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. Ready with the 1-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Has a look. Now the pitch. Outside. 3-0 now. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
So striding in, Tyler Coleman. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. In his career, Coleman has put together a really nice career to this point in terms of putting the ball over the wall. More than 350 big league home runs.
1-1.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Changeup. Good pitch there. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
First and second here with nobody out. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Here he comes again. 1-2. Lays off. 2-2 now. And it's fouled away. Now another 2-2.
We got 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Center fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. Way gone. Out to the tree farm. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. 6th home run on the season for him as this lead got even wider.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Jose Camacho gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Camacho. Now batting.
To the plate now, Ben Zobrist. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. No outs, nobody on. Grounded to the right. Fielded cleanly. And a good throw gets him. 1 gone.
Now batting. Catcher. Oliver Alvarez.
Digging in and looking for more. Oliver Alvarez. And he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. Here comes the first pitch. And that's up and in for ball 1.
Obviously the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Still only 1 out in the inning. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off. Fouled away. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Jesse Padilla will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Jesse Padilla.
And it's fouled away. Padilla, a 5'8" switch hitter. He's a 9-year major league vet.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 3 runs in the inning on just 1 hit, but it was a big one, the home run. To the bottom of the 6th inning. The Cubs are on top 16-3. Luke Little is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Number 43, Luke Little.
So digging in now, Mark Sams. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope, upstairs.
No offer at that point. It's a cold strike. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, D-Roll. That was a bullet just out of the reach of the third baseman.
Yeah, third base is just a reactionary position, kind of a la goalie in hockey. He didn't have much chance there. He tried to make a play, get it above his head, but he was unable to get there.
At the plate, Harmon Barton, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Now batting, shortstop, Dustin Rivera.
At the plate now, Dustin Rivera, as he'll take a look at ball 1. None out, runners at first and second. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the stretch. And he fouls this one off. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play. Kenny Henderson will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Kenny Henderson.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. He'll enter play with an average of .311, 16 homers, and 60 runs batted in. The 1-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
And the count will be full.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he lays off. Ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Now batting, the center fielder, Joe Gutierrez.
Striding in for the Rockies, Joe Gutierrez. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball left outside.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Broken bat as this is hit on the ground to second. But a foul ball. 1-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 2 left for Colorado, and as you can see, they are way behind. Manny Santos comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Santos.
7th inning, ready to roll, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Pete Armstrong.
Pete Armstrong.
First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. Santos, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Fouled away. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Now to the plate, Adam Greenberg, fresh off a bases-clearing double his last time up.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Swinging a blooper to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
This guy came into today absolutely on fire, and nothing has changed. He looks seriously hitterish at the dish right now. That's his third knock of the game.
J.C. Embry will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. From the stretch. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Well, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
So now to the plate, Ryan Buckner. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Three and 0 now.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, he got away with a changeup there. 3-1 now.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Count is full.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at-bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Into the box, Javier Gonzalez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball just missed above the zone. The 2-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Reined in. But the throw will be well late. So a good play, but it's all for naught, as that'll be an infield single.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Roy, you see your shortstop get a glove on it, you're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw, and a solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 2 out with the man at first. In there, 2-2.
I always felt 0-2 you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout, because that's not easy to do.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Now a move over to first, and the runner back in standing. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Now the payoff pitch home. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, nice job all around right there. He's able to get a head start, full count, 2 outs. You know he's going right there. Batter didn't come out of his zone, no. Drove a nice single into the outfield. Now we got runners on first and third.
Justin Morgan comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Stepping in now, Ben Zobrist, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Gutierrez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Cubs lead this one 18-3. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman Tanner Dickinson.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90-92, you can usually see seams. 92-95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Coleman comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Benji Dennis.
Settling in now, Benji Dennis. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. And that misses 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Prince Fielder is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
The batter, the first baseman.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Prince Fielder. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage 2-0.
The 2-1. Popped up. Zobrist in foul ground, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Sam Kurowski.
Digging in to try it again, Sam Kurowski. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
A runner on first with 2 away. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Rockies strand 1, and they remain well behind. New inning set to get underway, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Oliver Alvarez. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The windup and the 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full. 3-2.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Fouled off. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 43, Luke Little.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Luke Little. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And now a pitch on the way.
0-1.
Bases are empty, one man out. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. That just misses off the inside for ball 1.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
And that misses 2-2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another 2-2 offering. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in
Now
this
batting,
game. The cutter
the
darting
fielder,
in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box.
Armstrong.
It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
To the plate now, Pete Armstrong, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
That's
3-1.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. So that's the second walk
right
he's
fielder,
worked in
number
this one.
19.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing. So I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Coming to the plate now, Adam Greenberg. He singled his last time up. He's set, and the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Two out with the man at first. Hit weakly back to the mound. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs, but you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And digging in is the outfielder, Mark Samms.
Mark Samms.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1-1.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Just hung in there on that one.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. And it's fouled away. Now another 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Standing in now, Harmon Barton, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Colvin is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop, Dustin Rivera.
Standing in, Dustin Rivera. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. First pitch on its way.
Nope, that's down.
Two out, nobody on. Not close. It's 2-0. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. The Rockies shortstop in front with a 3-1 count. And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped up. Gonzalez is there for it. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. And as you can see, they are way behind. Ready for another shot now, J.C. Embry. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2. All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Striding in, Ryan Buckner. Here comes the first pitch.
No, that's low.
The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2.
Nope, that's inside.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
That's just a great pitch, both on
Now
the call
batting
from the catcher
the shortstop.
and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he'll be back in standing up. At the plate now, Javier Gonzalez, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you
Now
can keep
batting,
that pitch in your back
the left
pocket and
fielder,
pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
In now, Tyler Colvin, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Hard hit ball to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand one, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. Manuel Ojeda will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the night, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The center fielder, number 32, Joe Gutierrez.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Joe Gutierrez. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. One out, nobody on. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 6, second baseman, Tanner Dickinson.
Striding in once again, Tanner Dickinson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Coleman is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
And with that win, number 111 on the year, they tied a legendary 1954 Cleveland Indians on the all-time win list. One of the best regular seasons of all time, folks.
18-3 tonight. The Chicago Cubs set the pace in the division with their 111th win. Trevor Bauer earns a league-high 18th win. Dave Gustafson permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.